Imagine Alice and Bob want to send secret messages, but their internet connection isn't private. If they just send messages, hacker Eve could intercept it. How can they share messages securely? This is where the Diffie-Hellman key exchange comes in. A brilliant method to create a shared secret key over an insecure channel without ever sending the secret itself. First, Alice and Bob need to agree on two public parameters, a prime number and a base number. For our example, let's use the prime number 23 and the base number 5. These values are public. Even Eve can see them. Now, Alice secretly chooses her own private key. Let's say she picks 4. Meanwhile, Bob selects his own secret key. We will use 3 in this example. These keys stay completely private. They never get shared with anyone, not even with each other. Next, Alice calculates her public key, using her private key and modular exponentiation. And Bob does the same with his private key. Finally, they publicly exchange keys A and B. Alice combines Bob's public key with her private key. And Bob does the same with Alice's public key and his private key. And just like that, using each other's public keys, they both arrive at the exact same shared secret. They never had to send the secret itself. This shared secret can now be used to encrypt messages between them. Safe, secure, and completely invisible to eavesdroppers. That is the power of Diffie-Hellman. Consider a scenario where Eve successfully intercepts Alice and Bob's communication. Could she compromise the system? Let's examine this attack scenario methodically. After capturing the transmitted data, she gained access to the prime number, the base number, and the public keys. Since the private key and the shared secret were never exchanged, meaning Eve never accessed them. To compute the shared secret, Eve must solve a computationally intractable problem, specifically, one of these discrete logarithm instances. In this example, we intentionally use a very small prime, for simplicity. But this makes it insecure. Eve can easily guess the private keys by trying all possible values, until she solves the discrete logarithm problem. After performing a brute force attack, Eve breaks the exponent in just 4 steps. Now, with all the necessary components, she can compute the shared secret by solving the equation. Finally, Eve completes her calculation. The Diffie-Hellman exchange is broken. With the shared secret, she can now decrypt every intercepted message between Alice and Bob. In real-world key exchange, Diffie-Hellman often uses standardized 2048-bit prime. The number of possible values would become astronomically large, rendering a brute force attack infeasible. Even with a hypothetical computer checking 1 trillion guesses per second, it would take over 10 to the power of 600 years to break it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.